GMODISM.
Well, hello. This is Eric, your host here, and we're back into From the Depth with more alpha changes and things like that. I feel I have to make videos whenever they change something in alpha now, because if I just stopped, it would be very confusing. It's just that the updates come so fast, it feels like I can barely finish to make a video, and then an update to the alpha comes out, and that's the nature of alpha. No criticism on that. I love getting some updates to the game. So to bring you up to date, I will just show you some stuff here, basically looking a little bit at the update notes. The railgun barrels have now gotten updated costs. That was obviously a bug. This is fixed. They all cost the same, whatever like skin you choose. And you already know I complained, or not complained, it was kind of realistic, but proximity fuses were removed from working from incendiary, EMP, thump, and heat shells. And some people pointed out that, I don't know, like a incendiary explosion in close vicinity to something should deal some damage at least. So I don't know. They moved incendiary and EMP. Incendiary and EMP now work with proximity fuses. So that has been changed. Let's look at a note for the proximity fuses as well, if they say something about it not working with some stuff. I don't know, it kind of seems like the tooltip is removed, but whatever. So EMP and incendiary now work. I'm a little bit happy about that. I know, it was kind of realistic that it did, you know, not work very well with, and at least it's removed for thump and heat, and that makes a lot of sense. You can't really teleport that type of damage, but for like EMP and incendiary, I guess you could say it's a like explosion in the air, and that they kind of direct it or whatever. I don't know, but whatever. It's back, so I don't have to change stuff we did for season 2 of the trials. Oh my, I think I missed something before. I was reading about, you know, sales, and I'm like, I don't care very much about sales. But then I read something about riggings, and now when I'm looking at decorations, there is actually rigging now in the game. I completely missed that there is rigging in the game, but wow, that's cool. Look at that, we actually have like ropes and stuff. And they also have this option of natural hang. I don't really know what it does, but disable to allow weirdness. Left positioning. Oh, and this is like purely decorative. This looks so cool. Wow. And we have spent so much time making rigging for things, and now it just, wow, that's cool. I like that. Look at that. We can like make cables and stuff. Color from construct. Oh, we can use our fancy colors as well. Wow. They even have chains. This looks so cool. Wow. This is probably my new favorite decoration. I'm gonna overuse this so much. Look at that. And all the time builders have spent on like making chains look natural. And now we have a tool. This is very cool. This is amazing. I wonder if we can like animate this in breadboard and stuff. Make all weird stuff. We could probably make really strange things with this. Look, a scale slider, which we can totally abuse. I'm just a bit curious. I don't think we can connect rig to another vehicle. No. I was just wondering if this could be used for, you know, connecting vehicles. But I think they may be able to be used on sub-objects. I never actually tested this, but let's do it. I'm gonna have a rigging here. And then connect rig. Oh yeah, look at that. We are connected all right. And what happens if we just turn this to continuously spinning? Wow. That looks kind of natural. We could do like all sorts of cool sailing ships and stuff. It looks really tight when it's not long enough, but look at that. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I like that. I totally missed this wasn't a thing already, but finally, Civs blocks has the 4 cells left and right direction option now, so we can make very nice, better armored EMP insulated Civs cannons, since we can hide the controller spreader now, so that's a good thing to know. Apparently also, lambs no longer waste energy upon shooting themselves. I don't know what that's about. I don't understand. What? Was that a bug? I don't know. Maybe someone can tell me in the comments. But okay, lamps are fixed. I didn't know they were broken. So one thing is also changed, and that's heavy armor's floatation. It is now slightly more floaty than the previous video. So yeah, let's see how floaty it is, I guess. Was it like 3 blocks or something that we had to use to make it float? 3 wooden, or do I misremember here? Are we floating? I think we are neither floating nor sinking. If we remove one, we are okay. So maybe it was 4-1, now it's 3-1 then, I suppose. If you're using wood. If you're using alloy, it's slightly more floaty. So maybe you can get away with having 2. Can you get away with having 2 alloy per 1 heavy armor? You cannot. So you have to have 3 alloy per 1 heavy armor, and then you are floating. Congratulations. So it's really strange. Heavy armor is now still as heavy as lead, but it's just not as unfloaty. It's of course very much more unfloaty than metal or stone, but well, yeah. So have fun making heavy armor bricks, I guess. Seems like the game tries to tries to inspire you to make heavy armor bricks. And now to really big thing apparently. So air pumps buoyancy. Added Sean's Ultra Mega Air Pump and Buoyancy Optimization 2029 trademark. So somebody may have whispered that this was on the way a long time ago, and I'm very surprised to see this. Is it really true? Are air pumps not laggy anymore? I don't know, man. We shall see. We shall see. Alright, I have played around some more with the chains. They are absolutely hilarious. I'm gonna overuse them so much. In any case, this isn't an empirical testing video with just effing around with chains. We of course have to test. Is it really lag free now with this air pump optimization? I know the ultimate test for this. We're gonna destroy everything, and we're just casually gonna host a Gimli battle. Yeah, the Gimli lags immensely if you put an air pump inside it, so this will be very interesting to see. The Gimli kind of lags to spawn in. It's a very large girl. We're gonna test Mark 1 versus Mark 3, and we're just gonna throw an air pump in both of them and see if it like lags us to oblivion like it used to do, if we get the stuttering, or if we want. So we are clocking in a 50 FPS here. So if we just take this little air pump and place it here. What? 54? It doesn't lag that bad actually. It's partly flooded. That's a bad news. Well, I guess we should add more air pumps then. Like, I guess this area is... No, okay. This is its own area, right? Oh no, they are interconnected. Well, whatever. I guess they do something. They should at least lag. At least they should lag. Right, we're getting the GMOD class Mark III also. Oh my, do you see my little preview here of it? This is not the most flattering view of the GMOD class Mark III. So I'm just adding some air pumps here. The GMOD Mark III actually has more divided off spaces, so it should provide much more buoyancy here. 38 FPS. I can't really see the FPS like massively dropping from adding air pumps to this one as well. Like, we have two GMOD classes. It will lag some, like, deal with it. It's 2.2 million ships in here, so it's nothing weird, nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, I wonder if I covered all the spaces. Let's have one here as well. No, it seems to be covered now. Let's just make sure I have one back here. Seems duplicated still, very nice. So I guess we're just gonna add a nice little AI component here. Connect it up to the main frame. And have a enemy simulator. Yay! Turn it on for like a long time. Right. So when they start to damage each other, we should really be getting super low FPS. But the thing that was most notable about the air pumps was the extreme stuttering. Oh, yeah. We're still getting the stuttering. Look at that. Alright, so the air pumps have probably been improved. Like before, when you added an air pump into the GMOD class, the game's FPS notably dropped kinda a lot. But the most annoying thing with the air pumps was actually they caused stuttering. And they seem to still cause this stuttering. You can see the game is like playing pop, playing stop, playing stop. Yeah, that's really annoying. So I guess the takeaway from this is that yes, the air pumps are less laggy now. No, you still can't use them on large scale battleships if you want to avoid the stuttering. Unless if it's flawed somehow, of course, but you know, now we did at least test this. We don't need to look at this entire battle pan out. We just wanted to test this, but this stuttering is from the air pumps, because when I don't have air pumps, I don't get the stuttering. Yeah. Confirmed, it still lags. But to be fair, the calculations these air pumps has to do in order to calculate the active volume, like, it isn't weird they are stuttering. I was a little bit skeptical that this would fix them entirely, since that would be a little bit too fantastical. The volumetric calculations being done in real time, like each new hole into the object, they have to calculate for leakage and stuff like that, so you know. And when you have multiple air pumps in different cells being connected since the wall between them has been destroyed, it's even more calculations. So yeah, we shouldn't be too surprised. It's sad. but at least they lag less in standby now, so that's good. But I don't know. I don't think it's possible to do a completely lag-free variant of that. In any case, I should stop rambling. This is a little update so that you're not behind in the alpha update news. So yeah, big thanks to all the supporters. Commodore the All-Round Gamer, Commanders Ali, Ben Wilkie, Cameron Dixon, Sven van der Velde, Lieutenants Anto, Cravey, Daniel Saikin, Owen, Parberg Reed, Vincent Veritas, Volkite, and Scooby Rocks. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Anyways, big thanks for watching. I'll be coming up with a channel update with some pretty big news later. Whatever. I'll see you next time. This is your host, Eric, and I'm signing out.